Hello Pisces, this is Alex and I'm here to bring you your love reading, truth and trust and communication and clarity is what one of my angels is saying. But to continue on, this is your love reading for September 2020. Going forward, I will just concentrate on love and relationships. So all of my readings going forward will be about love and relationships. I hope you guys are doing well as your cards are flying out. And I hope you're taking care of yourselves. If this reading does resonate, please feel free to like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment, share your story. Okay, so you got a lot of good pentacles on this table, Pisces. Feel like you just received some sort of information, right? Some information, communication, an answer, a go ahead, and from that it freed you up. Now it's like, okay, I know I can kind of move on. I know I can proceed. I know I can, it's almost like there's a new journey. Not necessarily the Fool does represent clear slate, but for your situation, I kind of feel like maybe for some of you, you were given the go ahead. And this to me doesn't necessarily feel like a love relationship as of yet, but it's almost like you receive some sort of communication or go ahead that put you in a better financial or practical, kind of stable position. I also kind of believe that you have a couple of burdens that you need to release or let go of. Could be baggage, could be a person, could be, you work too much. But I do kind of feel like there are some issues that are needing to be addressed because you see the king back to the knight, right? It kind of feels like they kind of are taking away from your experience and also your money as well. So it could be that you're getting or listening to somebody who's not giving you the greatest advice or doesn't have your best interest at heart. And that is starting to affect your financial situation. But once you kind of quote unquote get rid of that person, especially, if this is somebody who you talk to and you decide, okay, I'm not going to talk to them anymore, or I'm going to reduce or limit the amount of communication, it's almost like your money kind of starts to roll in again. And then not only that, it could not necessarily just be money, but it also could be, communication, energy, projects, people, almost anything, right? But it's almost like once you kind of get rid of that burden, things start to move forward again. They're going to move forward slowly for whatever this long-term goal is. What I'm also being told too here is that you could have some sort of interference, somebody who's interfering either with work, with, time, energy, almost anything, right? It kind of feels like you have somebody who's currently interfering with that. They're slowing down your cash flow. And yeah, at the same time, they could be affecting your long-term standing. Okay? Now, with the second set of cards out, look at this. You have the King of Pentacles in that position twice, right? You have the Fool card here. You got Her Majesty herself, the Queen of Swords, which means that, yeah, you're going to have to cut out this person or this situation that's affecting your money and your long-term goals. But let's get started from the beginning, Pisces. Okay. So I kind of feel like things are unclear. You're not necessarily sure. It's almost like you're living in a state of fear, fog, or confusion. You need to have a conversation with your person, with whomever is involved in this situation, to seek clarity, right? With the clarity that you receive, I kind of feel like to an extent, it may not necessarily be something that you want to hear per se. It's almost like the truth, right? The truth hurts, but at the same time, it shall set you free. And that's what these two cards basically say to me. Is in that it may not be what you want to hear. It could put you in a funk. It could kind of move you away. It could numb you, right? But also at the same time, it shall set you free, right? It's almost like with this truth, with this information, now I kind of understand what my options are. I kind of understand that, you know, angels just said it could be a breakup. I hope it's not. But at least with this information, you'll now know the next steps to take. What I also got as well is a commitment, right? Like some of you could be in the in-between, right? Them situationships or friends with benefits, and you may be like, dude, like, you know, if it looks like a relationship, quacks like a relationship, is it a relationship, right? And your person may be like, well, no, I think, you know, we're just friends. And you got to pull your emotions back off the table, but also at the same time, it places you in a position to get out there and start seeking whatever it is that you're looking for. I mean, they could be like, yeah, it is a relationship. And you're like, nah, I'm going to head out, right? I'm going to go ahead like this. It's not necessarily what I want. But I do believe that whomever this is that you're involved with, right? Whomever this is, they're good for you. They're absolutely freaking great for you, especially with the Ten of Pentacles sitting right there, right? And then you have the Fool again. So the Fool also represents making mistakes as well. So it's almost like, are you guys both lying to yourselves? Like, nah, we're not the kings here. We're like, you know, the Jack or the 10 or the 9 or, you know what I mean? Almost like the playing cards, right? Posing as like somebody different than you actually are. What I'm also getting as well, Pisces, is that you guys are very significant to each other. However you feel about your person is exactly how they feel about you. But I kind of feel like, to an extent, again, whatever this conversation is, you know, from this conversation, it's almost like, are we not necessarily telling you the truth? Are we being evasive? Are we being, you know, is your person, you know, basically not ready to tell you that they want to be with you? That's also a possibility as well, right? And it's almost like everybody says, or maybe you or your person says, nah, I kind of want to get out there and keep looking. So for now, you know, if you don't hear from me as much, or you don't see me as much, this is why, right? You kind of cut them off and, you know, kind of take them and the burden maybe of a relationship with them, and you kind of cut it out, quote unquote, water it down, so you can kind of get back out there and see what else is out there, right? But also at the same time, I kind of feel like, especially with this Fool's journey in the end position with the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to get out there and see that what you have is worth it, and either will be worth it in the long run, or what you have, which are your King of Pentacles, right? What you have is, quote unquote, long run type of, it's a long run type of situation, or they're a long run type of person. Okay. So I do kind of feel like you guys are really important to each other. You hold each other in high regard, but it's almost like you don't want the pressure of a relationship, the commitment part. You know, somebody could be non-committal. Hell, it could be both of you, by the way. Somebody is being non-committal and kind of wants to keep things at bay, keep things watered down, keep things light and airy, versus committing, right? So again, somebody's going to get out there slowly but surely, right? And also angels are saying too, that even though, say for instance, you guys may agree, okay, yeah, I don't want to commit, I think let's just stay friends, or one of you might, the universe is still gonna bring you guys together, right? It's almost like things still, you may decide, okay, we're just gonna be friends, and you remain friends. You feel the same about each other, and the universe still slowly but surely is gonna bring you guys together, because one of you, if one of you is like, no, I'm not ready for a commitment, one of you just needs more time. You know, just needs more time, just needs more maturing, just needs, you know, maybe to change that perspective. And it'll happen slowly but surely as it should, right? No rush in this universe. The Temperance card also has to do with waiting. So I do kind of feel like whether this is this current relationship or this is a new relationship, over time, something magical and something wonderful is going to develop. So for you, Pisces, it's almost like, yeah, go out there, explore. Your person may go out there and explore and thinking that they're going to meet somebody better than you. And then realize, nope, my long-term fella or my long-term chick was with me all along. Was with me absolutely all along. But you know how with some people, they do need to get out there and kind of quote unquote explore their options. Only to figure out that what they had back at home was the real deal in the first place. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is pull 3 romance angel cards, and we'll see what else God, angels, and universe has for you, Pisces. First off, heart-to-heart conversation. There it is, Ace of Swords. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Sorry, it just hit my tripod. Yeah, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. No facades, right? No facades of the moon. No, be vulnerable. Crack it open. Crack your heart open. And kind of explore and see how the other person feels about you. Next card, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, right? They may decide, yeah, let me get out there and see what else is out there, but then find that you were the real deal all along, right? And again, what may be causing them to get out and explore is the fact that, yeah, you guys are great friends, but, right, whatever that is that they're not used to about you that's causing them to explore, they're going to circle back and accept about you later on. Last card, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if this is your situation, Pisces, and your person again does decide, well, I want more, I need to get out there and explore my options and play the field, be optimistic. I actually love when or if a guy would say that to me. I think I've had one guy say that to me and it was like, yeah, go ahead, do what you need to do. Because number one, I know who I am, but then also number two, I knew he wasn't going to find anybody more compatible or find somebody who would kind of quote unquote be able to put up with him and deal with him, especially the way that I did. Anyway, guys, if this resonates, please like and subscribe. I love you so much. Take care. Bye.